Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. This is the start of a brand new series. In this series I will be looking for questions on Football Manager forums and providing answers to them. I'm going to be keeping these videos pretty short, and I hope that the answers that I give will help you to develop your Football Manager 2015 skills and to help you with the game. The first question that I've managed to find is on the fmbase.co.uk forum, and it's all about developing youth players with high potential. So this person has asked, if you have a youth team player who is potentially world class, what is the best way to develop them? This guy's basically said he's at Manchester City, so obviously he's got quite a few good youth team players, and he said he usually keeps sending them out on loan to get first team experience, but he was wondering whether Football Manager is designed in such a way that some players might develop better by staying at their parent club and learning from world class players in the squad and at the club that's got better training facilities. So my answer to this, there's quite a few different things that you need to consider when developing youth team players. The first thing that you need to have a look at is their personality. Ideally you want to be training and developing a player that's got a really good personality, so look out for resolute or professional personalities. These type of personalities will ensure that your players are going to develop at a much quicker rate, and you're going to see gains a lot quicker. If your youth team player does not have a personality such as this at the moment, and they maybe have got like a balanced personality, the best thing that you can do at the beginning is to have them tutored by someone that does have professional or spirited personality. Once this training once this has been done, you're going to be well on the way to helping your youth team player develop as much as you can. So once the player's personality is okay, the next thing that you need to focus on is their training. Now, when a youth team player is very young, so if we're talking about a player that's maybe between the ages of say 15 to 18, their physical attributes are going to develop way quicker compared to their mental and technical attributes. So the first thing that you need to work on in terms of training and developing your youth team player is to ensure that you're picking up on their physical attributes that need to be developed at a young age. So if you've got maybe a striker with really low strength, what I'd recommend that you do is stick him on a individual strength training and set the kind of focus of it to be high, and then your youth team player will develop that strength attribute until it's increasing, and once it's up to a sort of a level that you deemed to be acceptable, what you can then do is to switch over the player's development onto a totally different type of training. So whether he needs to work on his stamina or pace, for example, you can just change over the sort of training that you're giving the youth team player. So yeah, we've had a look at personality and we've taken a look at training. The next thing that you need to have a look at is the amount of match time that you can offer the player. This is obviously the very best way to make sure that your youth team players are your youth players are developing as quickly as possible. So what you need to be looking to do is make sure that you're giving him as much first team experience as possible. If it's not possible for you to give the youth team player as much first team football as you'd like, if their personality is as good as it can be, so if they do have a professional personality, I would recommend sending the player out on loan, especially if he's not going to be playing any games for yourself. Then it's way better for him to be getting the first team experience out on loan. Now the thing to kind of think about, obviously, if you are playing as a team such as Manchester City, they are going to have the best facilities and things like that. So when you send out players on loan, the good thing is that their mental attributes will be increasing. So the mental attributes will basically increase, but potentially because the training facilities aren't as good compared to the facilities that you've got at Man City, what you need to have a think about is, can the player sort of still develop well enough even if you haven't got these good facilities? So are you even that bothered if his technical and physical attributes aren't developing as quickly as they probably would at your club? If the answer is yes, then I'd send the player out on loan. If you're a little bit concerned with that, what I'd do is keep the player at your club and just train up his technical and physical attributes as much as you can. And if you like really can't put the player in your first team to increase his mental attributes, what I then do once his technical attributes and physical attributes are good enough for first team football, then definitely send him out on loan. What I've noticed a lot on Football Manager, when you do send players out on loan, they will improve their mental attributes a lot, and when they do come back, then they do tend to seem ready for first team football, and they should near enough be ready to play in like maybe the lesser games, so in your FA Cups, your League Cups, and against lower league opposition. So that should help as well. So yeah, they're my top kind of 3 things that you should look at doing when developing your youth players. Always make sure that they have got a good personality. Make sure you focus on their training and just give them as much game time as possible. If you really focus on these 3 things, then you should see your youth players developing as quickly as possible. If you do have any questions that you'd like me to answer on Football Manager, I really would like to hear back from you guys. So please do put your questions in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. And yeah, we'll be back very soon for some more videos such as this, and I hope you have found this helpful, this video. So if you have, please do drop a like, and yeah, please do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. So thanks for watching this one, guys.